Real E-Leezy, man, was good with y'all. You know, good morning, good afternoon to those, in different time zones. So, first off, I'm gonna come out here and reiterate this. Some of the things that I said in other videos. You feel me? I know it might seem like and sound crazy at times when I say different things. You feel me? And you might, what I'm saying, interpret it uh, uh, like in a different way. And just to give clarity um, and clarify what I mean when I say LeBron is the Tom Brady of basketball, and when I say, excuse me, and when I say that LeBron is the Tom Brady of basketball, what I mean is we know that certain rules were put in place for Tom Brady. We know that Tom Brady was protected by the media, exempt from any blame. We know that Tom Brady appeared not to be the best quarterback in football, but since he was protected and he was the quote unquote chosen one, they allow him to be the face of the NFL. You get what I'm saying? And they made it seem as if this motherfucker was like the greatest on earth. You feel me? A motherfucker who couldn't even start, you know what I'm saying, in college. Third string behind some garbage quarterbacks, to be honest with you. You get what I'm saying? Garbage quarterbacks. But went on to start, you know what I'm saying, and for a franchise that was sort of lost um without Drew Bledsoe. When Drew Bledsoe went down, Tom Brady was the backup. You know what I'm saying? So just by him being a backup, he stepped into a role. And at that time, all the things that was going on in the U.S., you know what I'm saying, surrounding the 9/11 attacks, it just so happened to come at a time when our country was sort of dejected, you know what I'm saying, um, confused, hurt, you feel what I'm saying, sad, angry, and the whole patriotic thing, scheme of things, he came in and sort of was the savior to America. So with that being said, they took someone that they molded and they could control as an individual and said, we're going to make him the face. The NFL literally made him the face. And the reason why I say that he wasn't the greatest because he's lost more Super Bowls than any of the great quarterbacks, you know what I'm saying, in the history of the game have lost. And that's similar to LeBron. He's lost more NBA championships, you know what I'm saying, to any quarterback in the history of the game. Now, mind you, Tom Brady won a lot of these championships, but there were always some sort of allegations, you know what I'm saying, with him involving cheating or involving trying to get an edge on the competition. You know what I'm saying? An unfair advantage on the competition. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of things had to take place, and it was a lot of things that was shaped and formed behind the scenes, which allowed him, you know what I'm saying, to be this great quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He broke all of these records. He did all of these things. LeBron, he broke all of these records. He did all of these things. But there are a lot of things that took place in order for these motherfuckers to win. Period, point blank. These motherfuckers didn't get nothing out of the mud. Think about this. And what I'm saying is that the Tom Brady of the NBA, when you play hard against these two players, for instance, when I seen teams play hard against Tom Brady, no answer. Folded. Folded under pressure. There was games where he just didn't even know how to quarterback. Terrible throws, overthrowing his receivers, underthrowing his receivers, inaccurate, throwing it to the wrong team, interception, turnovers, fumbling. When the pocket collapses, he didn't improvise. He couldn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? He would get scared and just go down. You couldn't really tackle him. Remember the Kansas City Chiefs linebackers said the referee told him to take it light on Tom Brady. That's a fact, bro. And that's the same thing we see transferred to the NBA with LeBron. The nigga, nobody plays hard against him. He doesn't have any moves. He's just big, strong, fast, right? If you want to call it that. He doesn't really have a quick first step. Like, you get what I'm saying? But he uses his muscle and his size. But half of the times, motherfuckers just let, like Steve Kerr said last weekend in the post-game presser, we let LeBron do anything he wanted to do. So pay attention to what we're witnessing. When it's a motherfucker who plays solid D, like lockdown, I seen Devon Reed from Denver lock LeBron up. Devon Reed. He is a bench player. He does not get a lot of minutes on Denver. But particularly that game, he exposed LeBron in all his deficiencies as a basketball player. He made him look bad. Period. So when you play hard against these two guys that I'm referring to and speaking about, they're just average players. When you play hard against a Jordan or a Kobe or an Iverson or a McGrady or motherfuckers like that, guess what? You don't expose nothing about them because they overcome that shit. You know what I'm saying? They can defeat that type of shit. They can improvise. They can do things and impact the game in ways that these other motherfuckers that I'm naming can't do. You couldn't stop Jordan and Kobe from getting to a spot. They had unbelievable footwork. You know what I'm saying? They had a high skill level of being able to shoot over contested jumps, over contested hands. Period. On 2 to 3 people. They were patient enough that they figured out, okay, I can get to this area and get to this area of the court, and I can just rise up and score. And it doesn't matter what the defense does, because a lot of the times the defender think that they're in a good position, but they're really not. Because that's the work that it takes. See, Jordan and Kobe perfected that. You know what I'm saying? Iverson perfected being able at 6 feet, getting to any spot on the floor and being able to rise up and shoot or get to the cup with a layup. You get what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant said the toughest person that gave him problems and gave him hell, he said it out his own mouth. He said it was Tracy McGrady, not LeBron. Tracy McGrady. You got to understand how motherfuckers are built and wired, bro. If Tracy McGrady didn't have back problems and injuries that kind of, cut his career short, then Tracy McGrady, we would be talking about him as one of the best players in NBA history, in my opinion, to be honest with you. So that's what I mean when I say this nigga is the motherfucking Tom Brady of basketball. Motherfuckers just let him do whatever they want, bro. It's been plenty of times I've seen motherfuckers expose him. And he looked at bad, like an average ball player. Not having no counter moves, not knowing, how to get to certain spots, but just using his quickness, size, and his strength to just get straight down the lane and to the hole. Come on now. It's more to basketball than just trying to impose your will and get straight downhill to the rack. Giannis is that other guy. Giannis puts up massive numbers because nobody can stop him from getting to that paint. And I'm not knocking that. If that's what you do well, then cool. But when a motherfucker start figuring that part out and how to take that away, then what are you going to do? What are you going to look like? What kind of player are you going to be? That's why you see Giannis now trying to come down and pull up more threes. They pay attention to what the media says and what us on YouTube, say about these players. Period, point blank. And now you see niggas trying to develop his game. But if we wouldn't have been saying nothing, these niggas wouldn't have been trying to develop their game. Who comes into the NBA, nigga, one-dimensional? I can't respect you as a basketball player. You should be working on shit like this in high school. Of course, the fundamentals, of the game. And then perfecting a certain part. If you have aspirations of going to the league or playing overseas or wherever you want to play professional basketball, perfect your craft. Learn how to get to a certain spot. Learn how to do certain moves every time and stay committed to perfecting that. Learn how to have counters. Like, okay, if the defense take this away, I need to be able to do this. Work on all of that. Work on it tirelessly. Work on that. But the NBA is all about marketability. Who is marketable? You know what I'm saying? Who falls under that threshold of you're marketable? You know what I'm saying? You're a yes man. You're a good guy, and you're easy to be controlled. That's who the NBA look to market. If you give any pushback on certain things and you don't go along with what they see fit for you, then you're not going to be the face, bro. And Kobe fell within that threshold. You know what I'm saying? Because Kobe gave pushback on certain things where they felt like, Kobe, shut the fuck up. I need you to fall in line. And rest in peace to the mama, to the greatest to ever do it, in my opinion, for what he stood for on the court and off the court. You feel me? And now fast forward. Okay, I'm off of that. I gave clarity on that just so you understand and know what I mean. You know what I'm saying when I say that? You know what I'm saying? Just because Tom Brady got the most Super Bowls, he doesn't compare to LeBron as far as being a winner in that aspect. He has the most Super Bowls, but in my opinion, there's an asterisk on all of them, in my opinion. Fair use, YouTube. I see that you have to say fair use because YouTube likes to shadow ban a lot of shit. Because I spit some real ass shit and the shit don't get out there. It doesn't get out there. But I didn't see motherfuckers spit lesser shit and get the shit get out there. So they try to hold a motherfucker back. Because it exposes shit. It exposes the system and what it really is. So fast forward. Stephen A. Now, and I said this and reiterated in other videos and on other streams. Now Stephen A. is telling LeBron, you are a part of the mess. You need to fix this. So now you see mainstream media, like I said mainstream media, nigga, is going to start turning on LeBron. They're going to start holding him accountable for a lot of this mess. And mind you, they haven't been doing that. But guess why they're doing that? Because of motherfuckers like us. Ticket, Too Raw, Mookie. You know what I'm saying? James, Notable Boy Sports. You know what I'm saying? Carcino, Kwame Brown, Bus Life. All these different YouTubers. You feel me? All these different YouTubers. We are giving this nigga all of the smoke and they're listening. We're going to influence how the media treats certain players and athletes. We are the influence behind the change that you will start to see. It's going to be a different rhetoric. You get what I'm saying? Because you can't fool us. See, they come on TV and spit all these lies and they hold back from how they really feel because they have to do what their boss tells them to do and what looks good for television. You get what I'm saying? But the real ones know we shed we shed truth to the bullshit. And that's what you're going to start seeing. Like I said many times before, you can only get away with so many fucking lies. Now, nigga, they're lifting all these different mandate and vaccination mandates and restrictions. They're starting to lift them across the motherfucking world, bro. Because this shit was one big game. It was one big lie. You know what I'm saying? Fair use, YouTube. Fair fucking use. So you guys need to understand what's going on. I've been seeing this shit for 20 years, bruh. Come on. Nigga, I pay attention. Come on. I need somebody to talk back, bro. I need somebody to talk to me. Tell me what I'm missing. Am I missing the 38,000 career points? Motherfucking 20-some thousand rebounds, 15,000 assists. What am I missing here? Those numbers look good. Yeah, they look good. But when you are an athlete who's the face of the league, you're protected like no other. Those numbers are going to look like that. Period. Point blank. I'm not taking away from the talent and the athlete, the amazing athlete and talent of a LeBron James, but he's not built like some of the motherfuckers that we've seen in the past who've done it in more adverse and difficult situations with a little to no help. You get what I'm saying? As opposed to now, the errors are way different. He's been able to capitalize because you know why? He's a media guy. He's going to be friendly with the media. He's going to answer all of the questions no matter how he feels. He's going to be the politically correct guy. And then he'll throw in a shade of Muhammad Ali. You know what I'm saying? Or a civil rights activist and have everybody fooled. Oh, he's speaking out on certain issues. You have to understand why he's allowed to speak out on those issues, but another athlete gets reprimanded for speaking out on those issues or gets silenced. You get what I'm saying? It's like, it makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense. You can't allow a motherfucking LeBron to throw up that Twitter post about COVID being related to a cold and a flu. You know what I'm saying? With the little Spider-Man image. But then, say, another athlete, oh, motherfucker, you can't say the things that you said. We gonna ban you from Twitter. We gonna ban you from this social media. We gonna ban you from that social media. And they might give him a little pushback because he's telling you the real of the shit. See, every now and then LeBron, he'll drop some knowledge and say some real shit. You know what I'm saying? And then motherfuckers will overlook it. And then his team and his motherfucking advisors and people behind the scenes will be like, shut the fuck up. You have way too many followers to be trying to influence some real change in this motherfucking country. So you gonna need to shut that shit down, nigga. Fall back in line. And then he falls right back in line. And he goes back to being a motherfucking straight puppet. And that's what we've seen his whole fucking career. A puppet. Not a motherfucker who willing to get this shit out the mud, but a motherfucker who would rather make excuses why he's not able to get it out the mud. Period, point blank. So make sure y'all hit them thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, man. Love, live life. Smile, cry, laugh. Laughter is a stress therapy. That's why I like to do so much of it when you hear me laughing hella loud. You know what I'm saying? And obnoxiously on, you know what I'm saying, other streams. You feel me? Because I enjoy laughter for real. I find humor in a lot of different things, and that's good. That's a stress therapy because we all go through serious fucking shit in our personal lives, though. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you always try to smile, always laugh, and don't be afraid to cry. You know what I'm saying? When you need to release those emotions. So, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with everybody, man. You feel me? Even if you don't fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? I wish you well on your journey through life. You know what I'm saying? And just try to be positive, man. Try to set a positive example, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't fall for shit. Stand on some shit. Have some integrity, bro. You feel me? And at the end of the day, we don't know shit. We don't know everything. Motherfucker, if a motherfucker wrong, motherfucker wrong. Own that shit. Oh, my bad. I was wrong. Period. But, salute to y'all, man.